Oh, it's get at that place where you just go.
Another socialist speech. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
How's it going, bro?
How's it going?
Mr. X here.
What's
Mr.
happening?
X, big up. Nothing much.
How are you doing, Jamie?
a little bit dismayed that there's so few people in Speaker's Court.
Isn't there a
Hopefully-
protest today? The
Yeah, I heard.
thing from yesterday.
Like
Yesterday
yesterday they came here.
Stop the lockdowns. Stand up to the government.
That's it. But yeah, hopefully people come here today. They came here yesterday and they got packed up, just like there. Fucked
When they
up.
like fights and stuff, I
Pretty
think,
fucked up.
or something.
There weren't actual like fights. I
I
was in the
saw blood on the floor in.
Yeah, a bit. But look, last time on last Saturday, there was a lot more scuffles everywhere. This time, I guess it was less common, but if there was blood, I didn't actually see the blood, but I guess there was some. Then it was pretty intense, maybe at one point.
So what do you think about the protest anyway? Like,
But the protests,
yeah, this one. I mean, yesterday's.
It's understandable, but still bad optics.
I mean, look, there's plenty of nutcases there, like flat earthers go there, and anti-vaxxers and all that shit. But the overall message to stop the lockdown, I agree with it. It's just that I don't agree with many different ramifications, you know. So
Don't do
that's what
retard
I'd
rallies.
say. Yeah, don't be a flat earther, guys. It's not good for you. It's not good for your
just
mental
hammer the head on the
sanity.
ground. Is it flat yet?
And what happened to Extinction Rebellion and all that?
It went extinct, man. It went extinct. It no longer exists. I mean, I guess so occasionally they still show up for something, but it's just nobody likes them, man. Like BLM, the youth.
Like what they get?
Yeah.
They get these bike locks and they lock their necks to
Yeah.
to Parliament
No, but
gates.
not even the youth likes them
With their
anymore.
tits out.
Exactly. Not even the fucking youth likes them anymore. At least not as much as they used to. I mean, most of them are youths, but you know what I mean. The youth is starting to like them less. I think even Black Lives Matter is like more than Extinction Rebellion now.
He's always
It's
been
just-
in a bubble.
they please no one. They're pleasing literally no one. They're just being a bunch of
He's
pieces
our
of shit.
cousins. We sent them over there. We sent cousins over there. Now they're coming back trying to teach us. I don't know. You're just
You know, I wanted to speak to the Dawas today
Yeah.
about what happened to Hatun, but I'm having a feeling that none of them are gonna show up. So I guess that's not gonna happen. Maybe I'll say something about that.
They're playing the long game.
I think the Dawas don't show up because they think the police literally is, you know, against them. That if they show up, they're gonna go to prison immediately. Because that's their mentality, man. They think, oh, you know, the state, the police, they're Islamophobic, they hate the Muslims. It's a bunch of bullshit. They kept getting defended for so long. When they done all of those taharush, all of those, you know, group attacks here, and they didn't get anything for it. How the fuck is the police against you? If you do all of that shit, if you show yourself in such a bad light, and still nothing happens to you. Like Rat Boy, he wasn't removed from the park for like how long? Months, maybe years. Why? Why? You're asking why now.
Yeah, but it's
Anyway,
Sunday.
I'd like to speak to them, but maybe I'll do a speech about it later, because I have a message to send about the whole deal.
Welcome to
Yeah, but now we got the cowboy preacher here.
Corner. I don't know if you've ever heard of me before, but we're already against the law. So spread out and do not take deep breaths. And remember, oxygen has 2 components, water has 3. Now think about that for a moment. And while you're thinking about that, don't get lost. All right? How many of you hate oxygen? Can't stand it. Anybody? You're sick of oxygen. You want to get rid of oxygen. But you still find yourself breathing. That's about the same idea and understanding that people have of God. Doesn't exist, can't see him. Yet we live by God's blessings. Now you might say, I don't live by God's blessings because I don't believe in God. Well, let me give you a simple argument. Is something not true because you don't believe it's not true?
Is something true because you believe that it's
Yes. You see? This is my perfect example today. Very good example of a bad example. Thank you. Stick around.
Hold on. So
No.
something is.
Hey, do not.
Hold on.
Do
If
not.
I don't believe in it, it does make it not true.
No,
But if
it
you
doesn't.
believe in it, it makes it
Well,
true.
let me ask you this. Do you believe you're a man? Do you believe you're a man? Well,
realize
see,
what you just said?
there's where he's not
Do you
sure.
realize what you just
I
said?
can tell he's
Identify
not
the
sure.
helicopter.
Keep drinking, things will get better.